Hey YouTube, it's time for your daily dose of coffee. Welcome to Throwing Before Going. Hope everyone's having a great day, great time. Today, I want to take the time to talk to you about what to do in the game when the game gets dry. And I'll explain that. Before we get there though, before I go into that, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. It sure does help me out. Would appreciate it. If you do like what you see, if you like the content that's being delivered, it's a new channel. Why don't you hit a like? Give me a like on that. Help me out. Let's see if we can get 10 likes for this video. That sure would make my day. If you think that there's things that need to be changed or added, removed, whatever, that's the definition of changed, is let me know. Put it in the comment section. Today, what I want to talk about is right now at the state of the game, we have roughly 6.5 weeks left of this season before Beyond Light drops on November 10th. And it can get a little mundane playing the game. There are a lot of options out there. There are a lot of things that can fill our time. And someone such as myself, who has logged over, I think the latest that I looked at was for D2, I'm around 2,043, 2,044 hours of gameplay. And I'm not a big Crucible player, so most of my time is played in raids and strikes and just PvE content, some Gambit here and there. But again, and I'll throw in some Crucible, but most of my gaming is with my clanmates and my friends, and we game pretty much every day. And then we come into a season like this where it got extended. Not that this has happened before, but it's extended, and now we're out of things to do. You can see my power levels at a 1081. If you I play on the PS4, so my load screens sometimes are a little slower. PS4 Pro, but it's a little slower. But if you look, I'm at a 21, plus 21 bonus. All my gear's maxed out at 1060. So I'm at a 1081. And I have to say, there's not a lot for me to do right now other than like some grinding things. And so what I did was I wanted to make a video here that kind of talks about what to do in a lull, what to do in the dry season. Now, what I mean by dry season is all my content's done. The means to an end quest that's going on right now is kind of at a stalemate. We're waiting till the end of the season before we get that last piece of lore. I think there'll be some other opportunities that open up right there. But right now, we find ourselves with what to do. I mean, I have almost 25,000 legendary shards. Maxed out on my glimmer. You can see my bright dust, and I've been spending bright dust on things. Earlier today, I went through and I cleaned out all my umbrals over here. I just had way too many umbrals. I've got 10 ascendant shards. I have an exotic cipher. I wasn't even able to pick up the other exotic cipher from Anna Bray yesterday with the Mars quest that opened up. But you can see I'm maxed out on a lot of things. And so I'm trying to find things to consume my time. And one thing that you can do is you can work on your collections. This is something that's fairly simple. You can go through, you can pick items that you want to work on. You know, if it's, let's say that you want to go into your armor and you want to look and see what's missing. Some of this is easy to get. Some of this can be fun, as a matter of fact, to try and find where it is that you're missing it. And you can see on my Warlock, I'm missing 2 blues down here, and it really just comes from a couple of missions. If I just go do these 2 little missions, one on IO and one on Nessus, I'll get that. And so this is something that can fill time, right? And the reason I say you might want to do this is because we know, well, for example, IO is going away at the end of the season, so I need to go get that done. Will I ever use that armor piece? No. It's a blue. But it helps me in my overall goal of trying to close this gap, right? I have available 4,000 183 items, and I have collected 3,742. So I've got a little ways to go here to close the gap. Now, most of my armor that's missing is actually from the Reckoning. I did not do much of that. I don't know why, but I just didn't do a lot of it. So I've been going back and doing it occasionally, closing in the gaps again like I can. But you can see in every one of my little compartments, if you will, they're all fairly close, but there are things that I'm working on. One of the biggest things that I found the most joy for me to work on was actually going and collecting all my emblems. Trying to find as many emblems as I can. Some of them I clearly am missing a lot, but even in an open world, there are three that I'm missing right now. This one right here over on Tangled Shore, I just can't get it to drop from doing bounties, and then these two right here being a solo Pit of the Heresy and solo the Season of Arrivals Dungeon Prophecy. So I like going through and I like trying to find things that entertain me and that help me to stay into the game. One of the other things that I have found the most joy in was trying to complete my badges, right? And I'm probably nowhere near on, like this one, Joker's Wild. You can see, again, it's Reckoning-based stuff. And I'm missing quite a lot on my Titan. I'm not a Titan player, so that's just about everything missing on the Titan there from Reckoning. And my Hunter, I am a Hunter main. I do play Warlock, but a Hunter main. And so you can kind of see items that I'm missing. But the goal of closing in these badges just is to help you find that enjoyment of playing the game again. It doesn't feel so grindy. When you're looking for an item here or there and you're trying to close the gaps, right? I'm not a big Trials player, so I have two items from Trials right now. I'm not a big, like I said, a big Crucible player. So for me, it's all about trying to find ways to fill the void of waiting till next season to drop. Now, let's get into what I really find the most joy in doing, and that is triumphs. I love to complete my triumphs. My score is nowhere near the highest. I've seen people at 125, 128,000. I'm at 113,550. But I find the most joy in going through and trying to close, as best as I can, close these gaps. This is going to be a challenge. There's some things that I can't get points for anymore. When you hop into Crucible right here, and we go into the weapons, for example, I'm not going to get any points for completing using the Redrick's broadsword. It's not going to award me any points. My Recluse will. I just got to get defeated in streaks, and I'll have that one. My Mountaintop. It's not going to award me any points. So for me, I've got to find other ways to make this happen. So what I do, I go into my account. Like I said, I'm a hunter main. So I come over and I look. Okay, I've got to get 536 grenade kills with my spike grenades, and I've got to do a little bit here with grenades, and then my Way of the Current Tempest Strike. I've got to get about 200 and so many more strikes of those. So you can see that there are things that you can do in the game. On my Warlock, if we look at my Warlock, I've got to get Axion Bolt kills. Looks like I'm about 183 away from that one. I got some up there, Stormcaller, Chaos Reach. So it's kind of funny, I'm not a Warlock main, but here I am with only 3 left to do right there and 4 left to do on a Hunter. So my point is, you find things that entertain you. You find things that pop, right? You find things, and some of the easy ones to do are the exotic catalysts. Just go through and complete the exotic catalyst, and it'll award you 100 points. It's my Outbreak Perfected. I've just got to go in and I've got to do 0 hour and two more times, or one time plus enter the codes, and I'll have my 0 hour, my Outbreak Perfected completed. But all of this is great. All of this is fun that we've done over the course since D2 has dropped. The reason I'm saying all this right now is Bungie has hinted that next season, Beyond Light, year 4, that the Triumph system is going to change. And I like what they're talking about doing. They're talking about going into a system that is going to be tier-based Triumph scores. So there will be an easy one to hit, and that'll be like the base Triumph score. And then there'll be more challenging things to do that'll be tier-based, and then you can unlock a higher reward. Not that you get any in-game content in here. It's really just bragging rights within your clan, really, if that's a big deal to some. I like it. I like my 113,550. I had a little game going with some of my friends for a little while on who can be, if anybody can topple me, and it's fun. It's engaging for me. I had to find something though that would draw me back to the game. I had to find something that would engage me. It's not that the game's boring. It's not that the game isn't fun. It's that it gets mundane. It gets monotonous doing the same thing. Bounties. I stopped doing bounties altogether, and then I'm slowly still progressing up on my season pass. I'm at 220, 229, I think, on my season pass. I've got friends that are 400, 500. So we still have 6 weeks left. Find something that works for you. Find something in the game that is enjoyable, and then go do it. Whatever it is. If you like my ideas, friend me. PS4 Pro, friend me. I'll go play it with you. I'll go do it because, again, I have fun doing these things, even if it's just spending an hour just getting kills with grenades. All right, that's fine. Yes, it is monotonous. Yes, it is mundane. But if I can get my score to go up, then I'll be happy with that. So, guys, thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you made it to the end here. The goal of my channel here is to try and get out information that's a little bit different than other people are putting out. I don't do a lot of builds. I don't do, hey, this will help you be beast mode. I will try to get into that moving forward. I just haven't in the past. So it's a new channel. It's near and dear to my heart, something I've been toying with for some time now, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun capturing the videos, editing them, and then uploading them. And guys, if you like the channel, hit subscribe, ring the bell. I think right now I'm at 8 subscribers. Haven't been out a week yet, but I got 8 subscribers. A few views. I think like my highest one was a Nightfall Ordeal last week at 22 views. So ring the bell for notifications. Hit me a like. Let's see if we can get 10 likes on this channel. I hope y'all have a good day. Keep on gaming, keep on playing Destiny, and let's hit me up. Let's have some fun. Make a comment. Thank you.